Welcome back, ladies and gentlefish. This might be the matchup of the week. Navi versus Tribe Gaming. This is the lower bracket finals of the Tempest Clash Cup. Whoever loses this is eliminated from the Tempest Clash Cup, and whoever wins this match will move on to the grand finals. We got Gaku going first, and good timing with that free spell. The Warden was taking a lot of damage. He's using Super Witches against Kronos' base. Alright. The Scattershot splash damage is actually hitting the Monolith. That's a little sad. But as we pull the Warden away, the Flame Flinger... Did I just say the Monolith? Dude, I can't even English. The Scattershot splash damage was hitting the Flame Flinger, not a Monolith. What the... But now the Flame Flinger might have a chance to take out the Scattershot before dying. Maybe. Maybe. Skelly spell on the top side of the base. Got an Ice Golem, got a King, got a Valkyrie over there. Balloons, Healers, Super Witches, Queen with the Grand Warden going in on the northwest side of the base. Sure. It's fun to at least see Super Witches, something different than just Root Riders or Dragon Spam. We're going to slowly make our way to the middle. Sneezy is spawning boogers. We got the Super Minions on the bottom side of the base. The big boys look like they're going to go take out the Town Hall. Skeleton spell distracting on the top right. Down goes that Town Hall. Do the Super Minions have a chance to get to the air defense? Looks like no. We drop a jump spell. We popped the Warden ability, the Eternal Tome. Can the boogers take out this Inferno? Because nobody else is going for it, man. Yes, the Warden dies, but the Sneezy will finish off the Inferno. Queen still alive in the core with ability. World Champion wrapping around the right side of the base. Does it have a chance? We got a Queen ability. We pop the Champion ability. Rocket Spear right there. Queen, why are you beating on a wall instead of going back for the jump? Okay, two Queens listen to me. They go for the jump. The other Queen wants to be derpy. Royal Champion on the right, still getting some value. We got 4 spells, bro. 4. Go, go, go. Keep the Champion alive with all these spells. For real. Next Invis. Oh, yeah. E-Boots. One-shot all the Skellies. Freeze. There is a Giga Bomb. I think the Royal Champion might die to the Giga Bomb. Yeah. So he wisely does not use the Invis spell for the Champion because she would have died anyway. Uses it for the Queen, but hold on. This actually might fail. This actually might fail. Multi-Archer Tower could stop him. No more spell support, and the Queen is low. Go, Queen. Go, Queen. Go. Hold on. Giant, giant. 99%. We're wrapping around. He can't get it. It's a 99 to open the war. Oh, gosh. P. Castro goes first for Tribe Gaming. He's got Root Riders. Royal Champion on the right. Spirit Fox, Invis spell. Gonna clear out a nice little chunk of the base before dropping that recall. Get the air defense. Get the multi-archer tower. Still got more Invis to work with. But he's gonna go ahead and recall right now. Okay. Wall break the northeast. Queen deployed with a unicorn. We're starting to see a couple of people bring the unicorn back. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. We do have a skeleton spell, but he's going to go with the ice golems for now. King with the Queen. Headhunter in as well. Ice golem freeze. Headhunter eliminates the enemy Queen from existence, and Root Riders are in from the north side of the base. Skeleton spell and siege barracks to help support. Okay. Extra wall breaker gives the Queen access to the Inferno Tower. Royal Champion deployed with the Root Riders. Poison spell already dropped in the middle section of the base on the furnace. That's good news. Send another Headhunter. Are we going to pop a Warden ability soon? Oh yeah. Kept that King alive with the Warden ability. Eternal Tome, Healing Tome in a full effect. Sweet. Rage into the Town Hall. Overgrowth on the bottom side. Queen gets that first fire spitter. No, she doesn't. Now she does. That was weird. She did like a 180 spin. Super Barb on the left side of the base. Queen pops ability. Magic Mirror. Giant, giant. Those Queens are getting shredded to pieces by the raged up Inferno Towers though, man. Jeez. 3 Inferno Towers under the Rage Tower effect. Just completely wiped those Queens out. Still got a King ability. We got a free spell. I don't know about this. 1 healer on the Royal Champion. Her Rocket Spears help to take out that Monolith. Now she's going for the multi-archer tower. Giant Bomb hits. Super Minion helping out as well. Down goes that multi-archer tower. Royal Champion still chilling on 1 HP. Warden still doing a little bit of damage. Double Giant Bomb. Tornado Trap. Warden's in trouble. Royal Champion went down. King uses Earthquake Boot Spiky Ball. It does take out a bunch of stuff. With the Minion Prince on defense. We do have 2 Headhunters, but I don't think he can get it. Headhunters won't even be able to fight the Minion Prince with the multi-archer tower there. And the Inferno tower there. Watch how fast they die. 2 Headhunters, boom. Instant death. And this one's going to fizzle out right at the end as well. Even slightly lower percent. Gaku got a 99. But P-Castro here going to fall short at 95. The man, the myth, the Legion, Klaus has the second attack for Navi. And he's bringing some Root Riders. We drop the Invis spell. Sure. We get the Builder Hut. We pick up the Monolith. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pick up the X-Bow. Drop the Recall. Get the Royal Champion out of there. Grand Warden on the northwest side of the base. Queen with Unicorn. I'm loving seeing the Unicorn lately. Root Riders are in. Balloons, healers. Cool. Cool. Royal Champion deployed, redeployed. With the Root Riders, King and Frosty on the outside to help this Queen out. Snake Bracelet in full effect. Poison Tower slowed us down a little bit, but no big deal. Raged up healers, or Rage Gym healers, I should say. Doing a great job of healing. There's the Warden ability. We got a healing spell for later. We got 2 Overgrowths. Again, Klaus is loving the double Overgrowth. He drops the Troop Launcher delayed. I love that. I've been preaching that since the Troop Launcher came out. Anybody who's using the Troop Launcher, you should be using it delayed. Don't drop it right away. King, Queen, wrapping around the bottom side of the base. First Overgrowth helping the pathing out here. Ice Golem on the outside there, distracting the Minion Prince. We still have the Queen ability, still got a bunch of spells on standby. Second Overgrowth, are we going to use it soon? There it is. This time we do not hit that Inferno Tower in the core. Is anybody going to go for it? Nobody's going for it. It's doing a lot of damage to the Royal Champion, to the Grand Warden, to the healers. Still nobody going for that Inferno Tower. Maybe he should have Overgrowthed it. Finally, King's going to go back around and try to take it out, but it already did so much damage, man. We got a Queen ability. We got a free spell. We got 2 Super Barbs for the back end of the base. Is it going to be enough? I don't think so. And now nobody's going for the Scatter Shot either. Oh, gosh. Did he have a Super Valk? Is that a Super Valk Rage right there? That's so cute. I think he had a Super Valk in his Troop Launcher. That's hilarious. Gives him an extra rage. And the Queen actually standing in it, dude. That's kind of cool. But the Clone Queens fizzle out. The main Queen loses her Unicorn. Gets through the Ricochet Cannon. Gets through the Multi-Archer Tower. But then she dies. And it's going to be another attack in the 90s%. Everybody getting so close, but they can't triple. Not yet. This one going to be a 95. Dang. Stefan, the base builder for Tribe Gaming, the 6th man for their roster. See what he can do. He's subbing in for one of their main players today. 5 Root Riders. Invisibilities on the Royal Champion. The classic army setup here. Next Invis. The Spirit Fox did die early. That's the last Invis, so we got to go ahead and recall. Excuse my yawn. I'm pretty much out of coffee. Sad news. Deploy the Queen at 3 o'clock. She'll walk up. Okay. There's an Ice Golem. Super Barbarian. A second Ice Golem. Another Barbarian. Log Launcher. That'll help do some damage. Dang, dude. Two Super Barbs couldn't even get that one trash building. That's insane. There's a free spell. There's the Root Riders. Queen did not even go inside. She's going to stay outside, isn't she? Or is she? She might go back now. She does. Okay, good timing. Queen goes back around with the troop with the log launcher, not a troop launcher. Root Riders are in from the upper side of the base with some more Super Barbs to funnel. Overgrowth spell on the Fire Spitter on the Monolith. Rage Tower was there. Pops the Warden ability. Still holding on to his Rage spell. Fighting some Ice Golems on defense. There's the Rage spell. on the left side of the Town Hall. Final Freeze in as well. Use all his spells early. He still has a Minion Prince ability. Pops it there. Dark Orb. Slowing down a lot of defenses in the core. Rage Tower on defense, though, is looking scary. Minion Prince trying to do a lot of attacking on offense, but he goes down almost. He's still vibing. Or is he going to go down? Monolith will take him out. Maybe. Multi-Archer Tower does. With the Phoenix ability, though, he might pick up the Monolith. Monolith about to kill the Queen. Woo! It does. R.I.P. Queen. Oh, she still had her ability. Okay, now no more spells, no more abilities. Queen gets through a wall. Warden on the left helping her out. We get through the Monolith. We get through the Fire Spitter. We get through the Minion Prince on defense. I feel like it's going to be another high percent, but not a triple. Depends on how much damage the Queens and the Giant can do here. The Giant fizzles out. The Queens are disappearing. The main Queen taking a lot of damage. She goes down. Grand Warden can pick up a few more buildings, though, and we are going to end up with another attack in the 90%. But not a triple. Warden just distracted by air skellies now. No, he doesn't care. Now he does care. It's going to be exactly 90% for Tribe Gaming here, and it's 4-4. Yatta has a Royal Champion going in to cut out a little funnel. We got the recall spell. It's the exact same army as usual. Royal Champion clears out a first scatter shot. Then she's going for an Expo, hitting a bunch of giant bombs early, but still looking decently healthy. Spirit Fox honestly taking most of that damage there. Spirit Fox really low on HP, so we go ahead and recall. Cool. Root Riders from the left. Queen at 9 o'clock with the Sneezy. Sneezy is always fun. Diggy stuns the air defense. Ice Golem, Apprentice Warden helping out, but the Poison Tower slows us down. Second Ice Golem is in. See how he doesn't deploy the Troop Launcher until we're getting into like the second layer. I like it. Na'Vi are finally starting to really get the hang of the Troop Launcher. You don't have to drop it right away. I'm going to keep preaching that until everybody starts doing that. We're going to go get the Town Hall. We do have an Overgrowth spell. Where are we going to use it? I don't know. King on the outside with the Snake Bracelet for the Queen. Sneezy spawning boogers around everywhere. There's the Overgrowth on the Ricochet Cannons on the Inferno Tower. He smartly deployed it after the Rage Tower popped off. And that's going to completely negate the effects of the Rage Tower. I like that. Skeleton Spell on the right, distracting the Monolith, distracting the Expo, distracting the Teslas. King and Queen are extremely healthy. We still have a Warden ability for crying out loud. We might be looking at the first 3-star of the match. I don't want to jinx him too early, but it's looking great for Yatta. There's the Warden ability. There's the Spiky Ball. There's the Rocket Spear. He's starting to pop everything now. Pop it all at once. We got 3 Invis spells still to work with. My goodness. A Queen ability he could use for the back end. Yatta, dude. What did you eat for breakfast? Because you came to play. He just wrecked this base. Down goes the enemy Minion Prince. Root Riders take out that last Ricochet Cannon. Super Barbs for the back end of the base. Pop the Queen ability. We still got those 3 Invis spells that we could use. He could actually swag all 3 of them. Wow. Yatta, my guy, getting it done. Look at that. It is crushed. So crushed. Oh, he's even going to troll, dude. He's straight up trolling. The building even died while invisible because of the Electro Boots aura effect. Nice. For real. Rakires, early blimp for the Town Hall. Royal Champion on the corner. Yetis did take out the Town Hall. Yeti Might's not getting a whole lot of extra value after that. Royal Champion lost the Spirit Fox early. We got a lot of Invis spells. Hello Giant Bombs. Hello Tornado Traps. Royal Champion. We brought like 74 Invis spells to help her out, but she is dying early here. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? He dropped 3 Invis spells and she still found a way to be in between all of them. She's on 1 HP, dude. Oh my gosh. Struggling a little bit here with the Spirit Walk. Did not manage to take out the core. He'll grab another building there on the outside, and that's about it with the Royal Champion. A little sketchy there with the Royal Champion value. Oh boy. Minion Prince, dragons from the south side of the base here. Let's do it. All the dragons coming in. Queen does have an Angry Jelly. Okay. Healing Tome, Eternal Tome, ready from the Grand Warden. There goes an Ice Golem with the Queen Angry Jelly from the left side of the base. She's got Invis Vial along with Magic Mirror. There's the Warden ability. There's the Queen ability. Is Invis Vial really worth it with Magic Mirror? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Giant or the action figure has been getting the most value lately for like Sui Queens like that. Or am I crazy? Minion Prince ability freezes everything in the core. Sending extra rocket balloons to the core. Sure. But this fizzled out fast, man. This is nowhere near a 3-star. It's because of that Royal Champ value, man. That Royal Champion did not get as much value as he needed. Minion Prince goes down. Warden about to get slapped. We got Sneezy in the core with Phoenix. We got a couple dragons on the left. They're going to go down. Angry Jelly still getting some value. But that's it. This is going to be the lowest percent attack so far in the match as well. Mr. Akira is just not quite able to get it done today. Na'Vi with another big defense here, and they will maintain the lead 7-6 after the third round of attacks. Going to be like an 82%er. Kazuma wants to bring more dragons here today. 13 invisibility spells. That is a lot. Let's see if his Royal Champion can get all the value he wants. The Earthquake is probably for her as well, so all 14 spells for the Royal Champion. That's what the meta has become. She'll take out the multi-archer tower. Sure. Going for the air defense. Drop the next invis. Pick up the builder hut. Go for the monolith. Is he using the Spirit Fox invisibility? Kinda. Probably wants to take out the Town Hall without the Town Hall getting any shots off against the Spirit Fox, because it does a lot of damage. So that's why he's dropping extra invis just until the Town Hall's dead. Now he'll probably really use the Spirit Fox. See? Spirit Fox active right now. Then we drop the next invis. That's good timing. Poison Tower goes off, but it might not matter. He's still getting extra value in the core. Gonna get stuck on one Ice Golem. Still got 4 invis. And he's using the next one. Spirit Fox goes down. We get the Furnace. We're going for the multi-archer tower. Dragging the Ice Golem away with an archer. He's multitasking. Got an extra invis here. He can still pick up these defenses in the core. Very nice job from Kazuma. Was the value enough? We'll find out. We'll find out. Tell me she gets that. Oh, she got that last fire spitter too. And activated the poison tower. That's clutch. King and Siege Barracks from the right side of the base. Dragons are in from the south side of the base with the Warden, with the Minion Prince. King's got a spiky ball to go with the Snake Bracelet. Minion Prince has the OG equipments. Warden's got the Healing Tome to go with his Eternal Tome. Baby Dragon and some Wizards fighting the Barb King on the right side of the base. King fighting the Royal Champion up top. Pop the Warden ability. Make her way toward the Inferno Tower. Still holding on to that Minion Prince ability. No more spells to use. We used them all for the Royal Champion. Extra super minions out of the Siege Barracks. They'll pick up the X-Boat. This is looking great, man. Minion Prince ability hits almost all the defenses on the back end, just not the Inferno Tower. Wow, this is actually so crushed. Na'Vi started with a couple of close attacks, but they were fails. And then they go 2 for 2 on their next group of attacks. Great job from Kazuma, and Na'Vi looking strong in this matchup against Tribe Gaming now. There's another triple. Kronos has the next attack. More Root Riders, and Tribe, they got to be desperate now. They literally have to triple their last 2 attacks to have a chance here. They have to. And then they need a defense. Who is it that has the last attack? Is it Stars? It might be Stars. They need a defense from Stars, and they have to triple these last 2 attacks. He just let his Spirit Fox die with that invis placement. Now she's stuck on the Barb King. That's just a little sloppy. Not gonna lie. We'll go for the Inferno Tower now. That's the last invis, so we got a recall. He does get the Inferno Tower at least. Log Launcher. Okay. Queen, Ice Golem, Earthquake spell, Freeze spell, because that Queen still went to ability even after the freeze landed. Wow. Log Launcher takes out the Expo. It takes out the Scatter Shot. Whatever's in it is just going to have to fight the King, though. Hopefully he sends a Headhunter. He's not sending a Headhunter. That would have meant a lot. Root Riders on the bottom side of the base. Poison spell preemptively dropped. Did it miss the Furnace? No, it actually barely clipped the Furnace. Okay. Pop the Warden abilities. King with Snake Bracelet on the outside. We do have an Overgrowth spell, and we deploy it. Something about this just feels sloppy, though. Royal Champion redeployed, going toward the Monolith. We're going to pop her Rocket Spear ability. King pops his Spiky Ball ability. We rage the Root Riders with the healers. We do pick up the Town Hall, but this has to be a 3-star, realistically, for Tribe to have a chance. And I don't know. It already feels sloppy. King's dead. Royal Champion just died to a Giant Bomb. Queen is dead. It's literally Grand Warden and like 4 Root Riders. This is a rip. This is a rip already. Oh boy. Tribe are struggling against these Na'vi bases here today. They're going to need a better plan this upcoming weekend in the monthly finals. Grand Warden, Root Riders fizzling out to that Ricochet Cannon. It does so much damage, man. Archers might get that gold storage, but it's barely going to get like 80%. Nice try, Kronos. But this one will not work. Stars has the final attack for Na'vi. He just has a 2-star, and this is game over. If he gets the Town Hall, it's all over. And he's bringing Super Witches. All right, Mr. Stars, let's see what you could do with 4 Super Witches here today. It's cool that he's using something different. Although, he literally lost a healer early. Simple Fireball, but very effective. He's about to lose a second healer early, bro. Oh, gosh. That healer placement was not it. Takes out the Builder Hut. Then we'll take out the Ricochet Cannon. Might have to fight the Minion Prince. We'll see. We'll see. Headhunter. Free spell. Sure, sure, sure. That works. Which way do we go with the Super Witches? We're going to go to the right. Super Witches are deployed. Grand Warden will now follow them. Cool. Queen with Frosty and a Giant over here on the south part of the base. Siege Barracks to help her out. Super Witches, are we going to wall break them into the Scatter Shot? Probably. Maybe. Yes, we are. Whoa, dude. 3 of the Super Witches just cut back the other way, though. We could just use the jump spell to fix it. Drop the jump, like right here. On these walls. Oh, no. Why did you do that? I guess because he wants access to the Town Hall, but he just made it to where... Okay, they can just... Never mind, bro. Earthquake Boots fixes everything. Earthquake Boots fixes everything. So who cares? Queen on the bottom side with Valkyries out of the Siege Barracks, trying to put in some work, but the Monolith is ready to do so much damage. Queen's low on HP. We rage our way through the core, pick up the Town Hall. Poison Tower on defense, slowing us down. Grand Warden's dead. We rage for the Super Witches to try and stay alive, but they are struggling without the assistance of the Grand Warden. At least we got the Town Hall, man, so this is game over. Queen picks up the Monolith. Royal Champion working on the left side of the base now. We got 1 free spell to help her out whenever we want, but there's way too much base left. Tornado Trap spinning her in circles. We lost the Spirit Fox. Fire Spitter shooting healers. Royal Champion gonna have to pop her ability now. Don't tell me he's got Hog Rider Puppet or something silly. No. He's got Rocket Spear. Froze the enemy Queen. Okay. Down goes the Wizard Tower. Down goes the Builder Hut. Gonna try to get the Scatter Shot. We might be able to. Maybe. Maybe not, actually. Oh, jeez. Royal Champion goes down. Ice Golem on the back end of the base. It is a fail for stars, but this will be game over, dude. 12 stars is enough to beat Tribe right now. Alright. Teamper has Root Riders. Final attack of the match. Let's see what he can do. Is he doing a fireball version of it? Yep. Fireball for Mr. Teamper here. cool. See how he cooks it up with the Sneezy on the Grand Warden. Pick up the Wizard Tower. Sure. Get the gold storage. Oh, yeah. Pick up the Collector, the Tesla. Invis, Quake, and Fireball. Now, I wish he would have invis the Inferno Tower and actually Fireball, have it land on the Town Hall, because then the CC would have been dead. Giant Arrow's cool, though. That takes apart the Town Hall. But we do have to fight the CC troops, but I guess this is exactly how he planned it to go, because he brought the Poison Spell. He doesn't care about the CC troops. King, Queen on the outside of the base doing their thing. Snake Bracelet going to hop the walls, try to fight the Ricochet Cannon. We redeploy. Not redeploy, but we just deployed the champion down here with the King and the Queen. Root Riders will hopefully make their way to the core. Okay. Alright. Freeze on the left. Ice Golem freezes us in the middle. Queen, Royal Champion are working together. Grab some defenses while the King stays on the outside. We still got a bunch of spells to use. It's looking pretty decent. Oh, what? Did he just invis the enemy poison tower? That's got to be a misclick. He probably meant to freeze it again. He swagged his last invis. Drops the last freeze up there on the Fire Spitter. Still has a King ability, by the way. Royal Champion is healthy, man. She's getting great value. Shout out Walmart. Gonna pick up the Fire Spitter. She might actually die here, though. And hold on. Swagging the last invis might be a problem. This is going to get close. Ricochet Cannon's going to be able to do a lot of work. There's still a Royal Champion on the back end. That Expo could do a lot of damage. The Root Riders are looking like they're going to die. King ability goes off. Spiky Ball. Wall Breaker. Nah, he might get it. I think he does. I think he does. It's a triple for Teamper. Tribe finally hit a 3-star, but too little too late, my guy. Too little too late. It's a big old W for Na'Vi here today. 12 stars to 11 over Tribe Gaming.